Faith has a new frequency. The Spirit of Huntsville. KHSPLP, Huntsville, Texas. Spirit 94.3.
Hey, 7:30. Seven, Billy, 7. You ever have 7 dust out there to get rid of the ants in the yard? 7?
Yeah, we grew up on 7 dust. What are you talking about?
That's why
It was from 7 dust.
That's why I have problems breathing.
Yeah, that's probably
Good morning. Hey,
just ground up asbestos.
Yes, no, nothing bad.
Nothing bad.
How about 7:32 to get started here on your Faithful
We were
Friday?
ready to go at 7:30, but the song had a little lingered on there.
Yeah, we don't ever want to cut it in the middle of it.
No, that could have been your jam.
We're good. We're good guys.
Yeah, sometimes.
Some breaking news this morning. Facebook still has us in jail. Did you hear about this?
I saw a little post about it, but
It's the most ridiculous thing that I've ever seen. We're trying to support a friend with a toddler who has a medical condition, born with it, sweet little angel, and Hasbro has a contest for Toddler of the Year. And the winner of Toddler of the Year gets $25,000 and also gets to be in a national in one of these big type of parades. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah.
This would bring awareness to the condition that she has. What a great way to bring awareness and this little girl and to help this family. And so we've been sharing the contest post from Hasbro, the toy company. Mm-hmm. Well, they came back and told that Facebook, the algorithm, deleted every single post I ever posted about that and said that it was a cybersecurity threat because we were revealing information and and all this. And I have appealed and appealed and appealed. And, I have yet to get a human to respond to me. The problem is we're in Facebook. You can't even go live now for 31 days because of this. And it is a complete headache. And good news is, we're still streaming on 94.3. People can hear us on the radio. We're still on YouTube. So what I've been doing is manually posting the YouTube link the past couple of days. But it just brings up, you and I were joking about AI a while ago, about the things that annoy you about it.
Not just 3 minutes ago, yeah.
And here's their AI completely getting it wrong, and it messes up what we try to do here in the morning, promoting the good in Huntsville. So there you go.
So if anybody's got old Mark Zuckerberg's direct cell phone number, I'd appreciate it.
Yes, please let us know. Josh probably has it.
Yeah, my bad. I'll send it your way.
Yeah, you're kind of vibing.
Share that contact.
You're in the Hey, I had a guy come in here yesterday, Billy. His name is Cameron. I put out a post. I don't know if you saw this one on News and Events, saying we're looking for some community voices.
Yeah, I saw that.
Well, this guy, I didn't know who these people are. I don't mind. We want new people to come in. It's great. I don't want the same. I love people, but I want new people to come in so we can meet new people, right? Well, this young man comes in, and on the phone, he sounds like he's in his 20s or 30s. Comes in, he's a student at Sam Houston State University, found our Facebook post. And so I started thinking, man, Facebook is still out there for some of these youngsters. I didn't know it existed for him anymore. And he came in, and I said, how'd you find it? He said, Facebook. And I told him that. I said, I didn't think you guys got on Facebook. He goes, well, normally I don't. He's like, but I have an account so I can check in on my grandma. And she uses it.
All right. Well, it was good talking with you.
Yeah. So Billy and I are at that age, I guess.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll check out.
I mean, it's not the OG, but it's, yeah.
To us, it's the OG. To me,
I remember Pathways.
Was that the phone service here in Huntsville or something?
It was like a chat room or something in Huntsville.
You'd call call a number.
No, like you would go on. I had to go down to my neighbor's house, Aaron Blackstone. I had to go down to his house because he had this thing called the intro net. And you could log on, and it was just like a chat room. Like you would post a message, and somebody would respond to it, and you just sit there chatting. Of course, I typed so slow that whoever was chatting with me thought I had left.
Well, he can't.
But it was very censored. You had to be very careful. There, I don't know how. I guess somebody like literally sat there and read everything.
Yeah, because there was no AI then.
Because like back then, "forget you" was like a big insult. I forget you, man. And like if you would type the word "forget," like if you were like, "Hey, forget about what I said earlier" or whatever, it would flag "forget," and you couldn't post your thing or whatever. It would time you out for so long.
Pathways.
The
pathway to a long-lasting relationship.
Yeah, you should have heard old Aaron Blackstone trying to explain the internet to me, little old country kid.
Who was he again?
He was just a neighbor of
down
mine.
the street.
Yeah.
Not the rat tail guy.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No, that was our old State Farm agent.
We're going to have to... Boy, those were... it's cool to be doing this show now for so long because those are kind of the...
You've heard my stories.
No, because those are the nostalgia episodes. We need to have like a... It's like they were grainy and they came in black and white, and you and I had, we had long beards.
Back in the 1900s.
Yeah. Back in 2023. But no, this young man comes in yesterday we wanted some PSAs recorded and just public service announcements. I want to do a lot more with the station to where we really are starting to connect with the community. And so our messaging literally reaches out to the community saying, hey, pray for our first responders or be reminded to check on your elderly neighbors here in Huntsville and just different things, thank our law enforcement here. And so I came up with these 9 PSAs to be read. Well, this young man comes in yesterday and does a phenomenal job reading those for us. And I was so thankful to have him come in. But it was funny, though, Billy, because he said, yeah, I normally don't use Facebook, but that's how he, found out about us through somebody else. And so I was grateful for that. And I want to encourage anybody, if you'd like to just come in, and we have several things that you can read, we want some new voices on here. And he put his own flavor to it because it's like, he said like, hey, this is Cameron coming at you through your radio today or something. I was like, hey, that's pretty cool. He added his own little line at the beginning.
Thank God that young man decided to check on his mama.
Yeah. If he hadn't checked on mama, we wouldn't have his voice. Yeah. So, well, hey, I saw something come in this morning. I want to get to this in a minute. Before we do, big thank you as always to our underwriters. Thank you to Elliott's Jewelers for their underwriting support of this program. By appointment only online at elliotsjewelers.com. Also, Huntsville Memorial Hospital. Their website is huntsvillememorial.com. And, of course, here on this Faithful Friday, our friends at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. They've been serving this area since 2003. They're online at SHMFH.com. So, again, thank you to the underwriting support by Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Billy, there wasn't much of a delay with the Huntsville ISD Stadium, was there? They didn't miss any games, did they? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
When they opened it. I think I know that they had that accident where a crane or something, you remember something fell.
Mm-hmm,
but
a crane fell.
But they still delivered on time.
Yeah.
I saw a thing come across the interwebs last night, and I saved it because I wanted to go back to it. Our friends there in Livingston, they too are getting a new stadium.
Good.
But the manufacturer for the grandstands, listen to here we are, July the 31st. Okay, football season is at the end of August, right? So that less than a month away, football is going to kick off. The manufacturer for the grandstands announced that they would be unable to deliver them in time for this year's football season. So I'm wondering why they're waiting until July the 30th to make that announcement, to say, oh, we're not going to be able to bring your stands, and you're less than 30 days away from the kickoff of your football season.
Who'd they order from, Timo?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Look in your mail slot.
And, your community gets pretty hyped up about these kind of things.
High school football is a big deal.
Oh,
man.
it's a huge deal. You were down on the field all the time.
Yeah.
But the what was the crew?
Blow ups.
What was
the
it?
inflatable? They call us a tunnel crew.
Oh, he said the blow up crew.
The blow up crew.
Do you miss doing that stuff? I mean, that was kind of fun, right? Did you only do it at the away games or the home games?
Every one of them.
Every one of them.
Yeah, I kind of miss it a little bit. I don't. I do, but I don't. my very last time to do it, we had like Home Depot donated 2 of their like flatbed carts to us to haul those inflatables, and I had one of the parents helping shoved at a high rate of speed that cart right into my shin. And I told Jack, I said, "Thank God this is the last time."
You didn't even need Josh's button up.
I censored myself. I mean, like, it knocked me to the ground. I looked like Peter Griffin there holding my shin going, you know who come and checked on me? Me.
Golly. Oh, man.
But it was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed being down on the field. And I mean, there was some stadiums to where if you weren't careful, if they came in the end zone, you'd get run over. It was nice, and of course James was playing back then, but like he would come out of the locker room or whatever, and you expect him to come over and see Dad or whatever, get words of encouragement, but no.
Was it kind of like he was like this?
Too cool for that? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he's too cool. He had his mind on the game.
We were always that.
Somebody had to win it for us.
We were always that family that not the family, but we were never the popular ones at school. Let me just put it that way.
Yeah, I suffered from that too.
And so we were always the ones at the graduations to where, you always hear the cheers in the stands.
Oh, yeah,
And everybody's cheering for, here's little Tommy Doolittle. And everybody cheers for him because he's the big time kid, and
yeah, like the whole place is erupting. There's cowbells and air buzzers. And and they say your name and you hear like crickets and your grandma going, "Get my baby."
I have PTSD from that when I graduate. I'm thankful that my family showed up, but my family was the only one cheering for me.
Yeah, that's tough.
It is. Nobody cheered. It's just one of those things. I mean, when you have a hair that's 2 feet curled up, Josh saw it yesterday. He didn't know that I had the curly hair.
Did you have a head full of locks?
Oh gosh, yes. My hair was as pristine as Josh's over there.
You see how my hair looks today? That's how it looked in 1982.
That's how that hair looked when I came out the womb.
Pretty much. My dad looked down to make sure the part was in the right place, and on we went. I said this for a reason, because there is some inspiration for somebody. There's some encouragement for somebody. Even though that my family was the only one cheering for me, they were cheering for me. And I want to encourage people this morning that there is always somebody cheering for you. Be your own cheering section.
Exactly.
You're doing it for you.
Cheer for yourself.
Do it.
But also know that there is somebody. Now, we can take it to a spiritual context, say the Lord's always on your side.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you this, that there is, even if you feel like there's not, I guarantee there's always, now, unless you're a terrible, horrible person, which, I don't know. I know some people that have done some pretty rough things, but they're not like going out doing horrible things to a ton of people. You know where I'm going with that. You know what I'm saying? But I know some people who've done some pretty rough things, but at the end of the day, there's still somebody cheering for them. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
There's still going to be somebody cheering. Well, we heard yesterday at the hospitality house on Wednesday. Remember this? Came to Rotary 2 days ago. Mm-hmm. And great. I didn't realize how many people that they served. Good night.
Yeah, I didn't, because you drive by that thing. I was thinking it was like a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house or something. I had no idea that it could hold that number of people.
She says something like sometimes they'll have 100 people a weekend come in over there or something, 100, and 12, 13, 14 to a family. I said, my goodness.
Didn't she say they could sleep like 64 or something?
Yeah. I said, my goodness.
Is that thing underground too? Or
yeah.
Like you ride the subway to the East Wing or...
She shared a story, and a lot of the families will come in because, one, they go to the hospitality house. They can't afford to go to a hotel. It's expensive. And the hospitality house provides a meal and resources. And she said it's not entertainment. They don't have TVs in the rooms and all that. So, if a family's going to the hospitality house, that they have some needs. Because I don't know about you, but if I'm traveling with my children, I want to get a hotel room with a TV so I can plop them down in front of it and get a little relaxing time for me.
Mm-hmm.
Well...
You fight off the bed bugs.
Yeah. We still go pretty cheap. But she was talking about how these families come in, and it's right here in Huntsville. I didn't realize also that there's other hospitality houses around in other communities that have a prison system. She had mentioned about that lady, and it did tug at your heart because her son was on death row. And she was sharing a story about how she had came in 4 days before the execution. And you remember she was talking about this lady, praying with her and just comforting her, because the lady kept going back and forth. Should I go? Should I not go? Should I go? Should I not go? Well, finally she made the decision to go.
I thought about that when she was telling that story. How do you feel? I mean, would you be able to,
I prayed to the Lord I never have to be in that situation.
Well, and I do that with dang near everything, but I also, with dang near everything, I play the what if game, which has bit me in the butt tucks, as Forrest would say.
Easy there, Forrest.
Several times. I mean, like, could you watch that? Could you I
don't know. And I know that we have folks in the prison system that listen to this show.
I think if you truly knew in your heart that your child was innocent.
Yeah. I don't know. And here's the deal. That lady finally made the decision to go.
Mm-hmm.
And I could only imagine how hard that was. And when she got back, the director of the hospitality house said that she saw that lady and she was having a very hard time walking back up to the house.
Mm-hmm.
There's a handrail there or whatever, and she was kind of slumped over it and taking slow steps to get back. And she said she went out there and met her, and she said that woman just fell into her arms and started crying. And she said, I knew he did. I know. And see, in this case, she knew that, there was no innocence. He did what he did.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, I know that he did something horrible. But then she said, and this is when I kind of teared up. She goes, but that's still my baby.
Mm-hmm.
And golly, Billy, that was, sometimes we go to these meetings and we go to go. We go because, we go. There's no other reason. We just go because we're a member and we go. But then there's some meetings that you go to and it's a different tone.
Yeah.
And Wednesday was for me was a different tone when she started speaking about the families. And I started trying. I always try. I know that you never can put yourself in somebody else's shoes 100%. But boy, I always sure do try to at least, at least put maybe a toe in that shoe so I can just get some glimpse of an understanding, because I'm never going to fully understand.
Mm-mm.
But I would like to just be able to understand a little bit, to be there to support those families. Sometimes maybe all we got to do is just be there, like that lady is for all those families. She was just there.
Yeah, you don't want to fully put your feet in their shoes, because that's how you get toe fungus. Thank you, everyone. I just changed the direction of the conversation.
We needed to lighten it up. Thank you.
Well, no, I mean, she, and I want to say that I've heard their presentation before, but I don't ever remember hearing that story.
No,
because I'm always impressed that they built that entire structure in 24 hours.
Yeah, they said they built that in the 80s.
85, 86, something like that.
Man, we were.
And I don't remember that, because I'm from here, as most of y'all know, because I don't have stories about anywhere else. But I don't remember that.
But if you did, you would have been really little, anyways. But you were born in 82?
80.
80, yeah, you would have been 6, 7
What
years
are we talking
old.
about? My daddy was a carpenter. I'd been right in the middle of it, carrying 2x4s and slinging T111 siding. And,
some rusty nails, and boy, you don't need tetanus.
No, it's for sissies. Let your jaw lock up like a real man.
Yeah. Well, this morning, think about.
Hey, we should invite people to come join us at Rotary.
Yeah. Oh, we should. I was going to mention something about that the next segment, but let's dig into that.
Let's mention it now and then.
Yes.
Please join us for Rotary. It's a great organization. You could be my guest, Rob's guest, anybody's guest. Just come on, get in. Every Wednesday at noon at the Katie and Edon Walker Education Center.
Yeah.
It's 2 stories. We're on the bottom side. You come in the side door and we'll gladly greet you and meet you and let you sit with us, get you a good meal. It's either Farmhouse or McKenzie. So you're going to get fed, you're going to get learnt and get sent back on your way. And when chances arise, we jump in and help the community, and we do great things, and we'd love for you to be a part of it.
Hey, we do this one out of the kindness of our heart, inviting people. We do it too because Billy's job depends on it now, and so we need all.
Yeah, if
y'all
want me to stay gainfully employed, I'd appreciate.
The board actually yesterday approved the first 2 lunches are on us, and so I created these little punch cards and we'll have them soon. But if you see Billy around town, or if you see me around town, and we're talking to you, and we mention, hey, come be our guest at Rotary, and you say yes, I can come. we're going to write our name on there. We're going to write the date and the time. And we already know it's Wednesday at noon. And then there's 2 little punch holes on there. And you
get there about 11:45. You'd be just fine.
Yeah, sometimes I like to get there at 11:30 so I can go ahead and eat. It depends on the caterer because sometimes they're a little bit later, but most of the time they're set up and ready to go.
Ready. Yeah.
I'll usually go through and eat 1 plate before everybody gets there, and then I'll walk back in. Oh, hi, how you doing?
Yeah, and then get just a little bit of food. Everyone's like, "Oh, look at me and all responsible." Suck 'em.
Don't realize I just had 4
just had
pieces
4 people worth of food. Yeah. But it's good. Hey, and here's the deal. If you get in there, we ask that you silence your cell phone. But if you get a call and you got to go or something, we're adults. You got to go. I mean, if you're a working person and your lunch break is from 11:30 to 12:30, we understand that too. Just, come in and see what we're about. You'd be pleasantly surprised.
Rotary is such a great organization. I was blessed. My sponsor, you always have a sponsor. So if like Billy invites you and you decide, hey, I'm going to join
not like an
the club.
AA sponsor.
Yeah. Well, it could be, could be. Sometimes you get to know people so well. You could I call Billy with every problem I have now. But you build those kind of friendships in there, and the fellowship has been just great. And it's a diverse group of business people in our community, and you're going to learn something. Now you join the club because you're passionate about our community and you want to help and you want to serve. Rotary is all about serving, but the ancillary benefit is the networking and the people that you meet. And I'm telling you, I've met some great people in Rotary. And my sponsor was David Wolf, and I still talk to David. He lives in Georgetown, but he invited me when I was 20 years old. I think I joined when I was 21. And so I've been a Rotarian. Good night. I guess 21 years now I've been a Rotarian. And I have gained so much in my professional career, and I've learned a lot because there's a diverse group of people. Sometimes you get into these organizations and it seems like it's only people that are 80 plus. And I'm not knocking those. It's just like the church. There's never been much of an emphasis to get in a younger crowd. And so what happens is, you don't have a younger crowd. People get older, people pass away, and then the organizations diminish. Rotary has been very intentional with their RILA program, which is youth, and all of these Rotaract programs and all of these different programs. The RILA is the camp that they do. They're teaching Rotary to young people that are still in high school and college. And so when they graduate, they want to become a member as soon as they get into a job somewhere because they want to serve. And it is so neat to see the what Rotary does. And here's one other thing, and I'm glad you brought this up, Billy. One of my favorite things to do is actually look for other Rotary clubs when I travel. Now, when we were in Mexico, we didn't have the opportunity to there because we were staying at a resort. But other times that I've traveled, which isn't often, but when I have always tried to find other clubs because almost every city in America and throughout the world has a Rotary club somewhere. It's fun.
Used to, when you would drive into a town, I know Trinity still does this, there'd be like a big, not a big, but like a board or something that would have the different, like the Rotary, the Masonic Lodge, stuff like that. And you knew those clubs were in that town.
Yeah, it's great. Billy and I, we've been Rotarians a long time. I always sit at Billy's table. We always have a good time. Reverend Power sits with us, and we just have a good time. Sometimes Mayor Humphreys, he's in our club. He'll be there. I know Jason Brandolini from the chamber. He's getting ready to join as soon as he gets approved. And so we just want people to come. It's a great organization. We do a lot in the community, but you can come have lunch on us the first 2 times, and after that, we know that you're going to be sold and you're going to join the club. So.
Yeah, I guess that's our plea or our ask this morning. Just come have lunch on us, see what we're about, and if we're for you, stay with us, and if not, then hey man, we'll catch you down the road.
Yeah. If not, then see you. No,
we'll point you in another club.
Yeah, and you're members of other great clubs, like the Lions Club.
And everything.
Yeah. Spirit Radio Board, Hello Huntsville co-host, firefighter.
Yeah.
When's police officer coming up?
They don't like me.
I
intimidate them.
I asked a local in Mexico because we went on these little excursion type deals or whatever, and but it was all safe because the hotel coordinates it or the resort coordinates it with.
They pay for your protection.
Yeah, with reliable drivers. Let's put it that way. And I'm talking to one of our drivers, and I said, man, there are so many police, and it's actually a very safe area. If you looked around, you wouldn't think that it was safe. And I'm not saying that judgmentally, but man, there was just outside the resort, there was just garbage and stuff everywhere. But then you get into areas that were a little more nice and a little more clean. It's poverty-stricken area. You know, they rely so much on that tourism to keep those communities going. But there was police everywhere, and they weren't your standard police vehicles, Billy. Some of them were like these little doom buggies. I was like, that's pretty legit. And then there were other like old beat up pickup trucks that said Policia, and on the back there was like 5 armed officers holding on to a rail riding while these things are going around town.
When me and Jacqueline got married, we honeymooned in Puerto Vallarta.
Ah, okay. So you know about this.
Oh, I know. Like we left the airport. Of course, we get in this little taxi, and it's a Nissan Sentra, right? And we get in the back seat, and the guy like starts honking the horn and going through the gears. Man, we are hauling down this little cobblestone road, and I'm like scared half to death. And I look over at the other taxi cabs, and all their passengers are scared to death too. So apparently, we just didn't know how they drove. But I got tickled because there was a firefighter in bunker gear on a 4-wheeler.
Oh, wow.
Going to a call. And I'm like, what are you going to do when you get there? Hey, give me your water hose.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Well, I asked this driver, I said something about this whole thing. And I said, he goes, no, it's pretty safe here. And he said, but here's the problem. He goes, if you want to be a police officer here, there's no academy. He said, you just show up. And usually within a week, they will make you the police. You're a police officer. I said,
wow.
No training, nothing. He said, no, not really. They just do a couple of things and then you're in. And the reason I ask all this is because I noticed.
Were you thinking about getting your doctor's license while you were down there?
Yeah, should have. Well, no, these police cars were driving around with their lights on and nobody was getting over. And I said, why aren't people getting over? And the guy was like, well, this is probably a new police officer. He doesn't understand how to use the sirens and all that. And people just don't pay attention here anyways.
Oh.
And so he said that the people that, you know, they're in there for a week and they give them a car and they start driving. They don't even know how to operate the car. So if you want to go feel a little bit more safer knowing that from one of the locals.
Yeah, no, I think there should be some type of mentoring program or something.
Could you imagine if you went over to Crafts Prairie and said, hey, I want to be, and they said, sure, come on. And they don't teach you anything. They give you the keys to the fire truck and say, figure it out.
No, that wouldn't fly. I mean, maybe back in the day, but not now.
Yeah. Well, hey, it's 7:58. We're going to stay right here on the radio. We'll take a break. We've got a few community events going on. One of them about to start here at 8 a.m. I'll mention that when we come back. And they're going to be going until noon today, so you've got time to get out there. Also, some things going on at the Elks Lodge, and also we want to continue to highlight the great work that Trail Life is doing here in our community. We'll take a break, and we'll stay on the radio. We'll be back in a moment. It's Good Morning Huntsville, underwriting provided by Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Stay with us.
No vicinity to Barrett Radar.
Every day, correctional officers and staff across Huntsville walk into demanding jobs most of us will never fully understand. They work long hours, carry tremendous responsibility, and help protect their units and our community. Today, take a moment to pray for their safety, strength, wisdom, and families. To every TDCJ employee listening, your work is seen, your service matters, and Huntsville is grateful for you. A community message from Spirit 94.3.
Everybody put in an old good one here as we get back on it on Good Morning Huntsville. Welcome in, Billy.
Billy, I saw you at the coffee area earlier, and I wanted to ask you before we go into a few things happening here in our community. The cafe, do you really notice a taste? What is that, cafe what?
Bustelo.
Bustelo. Do you notice a difference?
Yeah, man. God almighty. That's like the difference between watered down diesel and jet fuel.
I don't notice it, but do you put anything in the coffee or is it just regular?
Oh my God, no. Do you use steak sauce on your steak?
I do. I use horseradish cream. Horseradish. You don't put a horseradish. I used to not. I used to sit down and somebody'd put A1 sauce. And I was like,
I used to use A1.
Please don't ruin it.
I used to put ketchup on it.
You know, I never tried ketchup on a steak. Only a chicken fried steak.
I did growing up.
On a regular steak.
Well, me and my mother had this conversation just the other day, and I got a whole seg of mama adventures here just the last week. She had foot surgery.
See, this is a new segment.
I got to be careful, though. I realized that she actually listens.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because she...
Does she really?
Yeah, she beat me up over something the other day that I said.
Oh, God.
So I don't remember that. Well, in true Billy fashion, the hell you don't. Anywho, growing up, my dad would always cook our steaks well done, and she would make her own like steak sauce, and I would dip mine in ketchup because that's what you did. Now that I'm older and I just eat a medium, there's actually flavor in the meat.
Yeah, why is it when you're younger, it seems like, how do you want your steak well done? And I didn't know until I was like 22 that ruined the steaks.
The juice, it's the juice or whatever.
It ruins them.
Yeah, but when you're little and that juice comes out, that ain't right.
It just ruins.
But now you're wanting that. They'll get you a whole side of it if you need it.
And see, I thought there's only one way to cook a hamburger like patty. And like if you go to a franchise to get a haircut, you go to a franchise place to get a haircut. Okay, I know I'm just theoretically.
I'm riding with you. Let's go.
And they always have a set way that they do stuff.
Yeah.
But then you go and you visit another location in another town, and it's a little bit different. That annoys the fire out of me. I'll say, wait a minute, y'all have never asked me this. I like to go sometimes to a place like that because I'm comfortable with how they do a service, and I know exactly what to expect. Perfect example, I go to a major sporting haircut franchise. Back in the day, I used to go all the time. My friend actually, his dad owns it, started a whole company there out of Georgetown, and 3,000 locations later, they're, let's just say, I wish I was better friends with them. But
that happens.
I'm not that guy that calls, hey, Gordon, you remember when we used to play basketball together at the rec center? You know?
Remember that time I loaned you that quarter for milk? I did the interest on that, and you owe me $8.4 million.
But, you know, I'd get the haircut in Georgetown, and I always loved it. It was always the same feel. Not just because of the people, but they would ask me the same questions. They had the notes, and I always forget, do I get a 4 and a 2, or do I get square around it? I forget. It's just, I don't know why, but I forget. They make notes of this. Well, the notes are supposed to transfer to any store, anywhere you go. Well, this was back when I was broadcasting Sam Houston basketball. We're in Little Rock, Arkansas or somewhere, and, you know, I find... Yeah, we were in Arkansas. I remember because we used to play the Bears, and then they called them the Sugar Bears, the women's team. So
that's cute.
Because I said Lady Bears. They said, it's not the Lady Bears, it's Sugar Bears. So long story short is I find I need a haircut, and you know I didn't have a chance to get one, but I knew that we'd be in Little Rock area. I knew
did a haircut before you went on the radio.
Well, yeah. But I knew that there would be one. So I go. And Billy, I walk in, and it's a whole different experience. They ask a whole different set of questions. They start asking me stuff that I said, y'all have never asked me that at any location. What does that even mean? You know, asking me things that I had no clue what that meant. And do you want to use this type of comb? I said, y'all need to just go back to your franchise manual, because you were going way off into left field. And I wasn't comfortable because I didn't know. Here's the perfect example. When I get a burger at McDonald's or at Sonic, or at Burger King, or wherever I go, or even at Mr. Hamburger, they don't ever ask, how would you like your burger cooked? You just cook it one way.
Well, in their defense, when the patty's only like 3/16 thick,
it's always going to be cooked through.
Yeah.
So I order a burger. Every night is Burger Blitz out at the clubhouse, and it's super cheap. It's not bad. I can feed my whole family for under $30. Not a bad deal for 4 people. Well, I called last night, and the little girl that answers the phone, how would you like your burger cooked? I have no idea how I want my ground beef cooked. You've never asked me that before.
Medium well.
Yeah, I've never been asked how to cook a burger patty, ever. And they have never asked me. And I said, ma'am, y'all have never asked me that. I said, cook it how you normally cook it. She goes, okay, sir. Well, guess what? We get the burgers home. My wife had to work late. I was being a good husband. I got her a burger. Got me one. Got the kids a little snack. Bridget gets home. We're excited because the burgers are usually really good. One of my favorite burgers is the Burger Blitz. We bite into those burgers, man, and them things are bleeding. Bridget almost throws up, says, I can't eat this. And I'm sitting here thinking, I told that girl, now these are first world problems. I told that girl, I said, cook them how you normally cook them. Well, obviously that ain't how they normally cook them, because I'd never received a burger like that before. Bridget said, I can't eat this. And I said, well, just throw it in. But she had already loaded everything on it. And by the time you load everything, you don't want to pick through it and then put it in the oven or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's just my story this morning is I don't let it doesn't ruin my day. But man, it's like when you go to a Chick-fil-A and they don't say my pleasure. You know, I said, that's part of y'all's rule there is to say whenever I say thank you so much.
You're supposed to say that in place of thank you.
Yes. And when I go.
You're welcome, excuse me.
And there's a new kid there, and I say, thank you so much. He goes, you're welcome, sir. And I just kind of.
Oh, come on, Rob.
I came here for my pleasure, man, and you just took it away from me. You picking up? No, Josh.
No, I can ride with this because there's a dealership in town. When you call this particular auto dealership and you ask for service or parts or whatever, the little receptionist lady always goes, that'd be my pleasure.
Is that Dolores?
Yeah, but it started before her.
Okay.
But yeah, and I always just thought, man, that's a touch of class. And I appreciate them doing that before they mark my part up 800%.
Dolores watches this show. So hi, Dolores. We love you. She's not the one.
Her daughter Ace is where's that? That's my kid's old bus driver.
She and Asa Marie.
Let me tell you, I did not worry about them children on that bus.
She don't play.
Yeah, no, I didn't worry about their behavior or their safety.
I didn't know her mama was Dolores. And Dolores, right? Am I saying that right? Yeah.
Yeah. She used to be used to work at Golden Corral. One of my favorite people to go see.
God, boy, I could use it. We were talking about them yesterday, weren't we, Josh?
Oh, I miss Golden Corral.
We were talking about why people are getting more and more sick these days. Remember this conversation?
Because we're not sharing germs at the buffet.
We're not sharing the utensils.
And we're not eating dirt.
Yeah.
Actually, after our conversation
You
yesterday,
did some research and you found out I was right, correct?
no, I went to Grand Buffet.
You went there because you got excited about what we were talking about?
Yeah, I wanted to eat.
I went to Grand Buffet yesterday too for the Lions Club meeting and realized it was a fifth Thursday and they don't have a meeting. So
Yeah,
here I am dressed up like a big Twinkie, ready to go.
I looked for them and I didn't see them.
Yeah, we do a service project on the 5th, and I guess I just because I was off the week before, and I guess I just totally spaced. So
God, we need to bring some
So
sort of
we left.
rotary
I
vest.
left and went to Banderas.
Oh, there you go, supporting good.
They
local, yeah.
now have a ribeye lunch special.
Okay.
Pretty doggone affordable and absolutely delicious.
Yeah. Well, and that's why we put out, Billy, I put something on Hello Huntsville, and we'll mention a couple of events here in a second. On Hello Huntsville, I just put something out there. Next week, I'm going to spend some time going out around town and just asking folks to support the station. I don't like asking for money, and that's my number one failure is because we have to have the resources to keep this station going. And we've got great young talent and people that we need to get in here on a more than just a 2-hour basis every morning. There's a lot that we would love to do on this station. There's a lot that I feel like the Lord's put on my heart, but as a one-man band in a way, it's kind of hard to do that outside of this show. And so we do need support. And next week I'm going to be going around, and I know people are hurting right now, but here's the deal, Billy, that there's somebody out there. When I used to work at the radio station here in town, I had people come up to me and say, why didn't you ask me about that? And they'd get kind of upset that I didn't mention the opportunities that we had. And because I don't like asking people for money. I don't want to be that guy that, there's Rob, I'm at HEB, and they duck and run.
Hey, will you sponsor Though and Though and Though and Though? And we're going to have another one that's almost the exact same thing in a couple weeks.
See, I have PTSD from Billy because Billy talks to me about this kind of stuff. But I will, and I'm not pushy about it, but we do need support, and we've been blessed. We do have some great support, some folks that underwrite this station that help us, and even some individual families. Mm-hmm. One gentleman had said his wife was donating and underwriting a station down in Houston, and she said that she wanted to support local, and so they transferred that to us. It's $25 a month, but that $25 goes a long way.
Yeah, buddy. Especially if you know it's coming.
$25 actually helps employ a person here in the morning to help us out each day. And so your underwriting support does go a long way. And this coming up week, I'm going to be talking to some folks about that. But we appreciate it. But I led into this because on Hello Huntsville, I was thinking about it last night, Billy. Man, there are so many businesses struggling. And we got a new business coming into town. It's a franchise, and I'm glad they're here. But they have the resources to give away 15,000 cups of this stuff. And
Lily was talking about that yesterday, and I'm like, who in their right mind could give that much of their product away?
And see, and I'm glad. I'm not bashing. I'm glad that but the excitement that people get about something like, can we get excited for some of these businesses that have been here for a long time? Can we help them
the ones
out?
that don't have corporate backing.
Yeah, and I'm not hating on it, and I get it. I mean, if they're going to give away some free Java, I signed up for it here at the church. I said, bring us some. But can we please get excited about some of these mom and pops that really need the help? Because what will happen, here's what's going to happen. And I saw this happen in my hometown, and I'm not complaining about it. I'm thankful. We need more businesses to come to town. We do. Because otherwise you're just constantly in the same thing and nothing. It's just a cycle. It's the Lion King, the circle of life. We need, sorry, that was really bad, Josh. But we do need new businesses because new businesses attract more people and more people help the economy. But can we just help out some of these local mom and pops, man? They need it. And these companies are struggling. And so that's why on Hello Huntsville, I put a post out there. It says, what does your business need? Tag your business and let us know what you need right now. What can we do to help? And some of the responses, but I didn't even know some of these places existed and the things that they need. And it's not just talking about it, but do it. You mentioned one earlier. I'm not promoting business, but you mentioned a business earlier. Think about a place that you haven't been in a while and go there and give them some business today, because your $15 lunch could be the $15 that they need to keep their lights on this week.
Yeah.
So,
Can I say something?
yes, only if you show yourself, because people haven't seen the mosh pit yet today.
Okay. So yesterday I was watching a sermon on YouTube, and it's a guy that I've talked about on the show before. His name is Ben Stewart, and he was preaching, and the title was really like clickbaity, honestly. It says, "Follow the money," and you don't expect a pastor to tell you follow the money. But he's
They usually say, "Show me the money."
well, he was preaching actually. If you think about the title, he's saying like follow the money back, like see where if Jesus asked you for your account, what's your first reaction? Is it don't touch my money, or I trust you with my money? And he's saying he wasn't advertising for his church to be like for other people to put money in his church, but he was saying like go find somewhere you can invest in and put the money, because if you follow it in a couple years, like he said the story, for $35 a month he would support a kid from Africa or from South America or wherever, and this $35 a month, it would feed that kid and educate that kid for the entire month. And so they went to this like event and fundraiser, and there was this guy that he was talking to, and it turns out that he's also a Passion pastor, or someone who spoke at Passion something. And then they were talking, and then it came time for the awards or something like that. And one by one, like grown-ups came up to this guy who was sitting next to Ben, and they start thanking him. And they said, because of the money that you gave me, now I'm a lawyer, and now I'm giving back to the community in areas where there are kids where I know who don't have that kind of money, and now I'm giving them. And then instead of like staying there for like an hour, they stayed for 3 hours, just one by one coming and thanking this guy for the donations that he gave. And so your money can go a long way. And think about it this way, like what investment are you making? The only good investment in this life that you will take with you to heaven is in other people.
Yeah.
Because other people are eternal, but nothing else in this world is. And so either they spend eternity in heaven or they spend eternity in hell. And so do the right investment. You don't know who might need it. And that money can bring people to know Jesus.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, man, that's good, Josh. Doggone, I'm leaving. I like this.
Well,
Josh.
you know, as he was, telling us that, there's some of those charities that you donate, so much a month to, and only like 1 or 0.5% actually goes to whatever it is. The rest of it is operating, which got me to thinking about our business. Pretty much everything that we do, aside from just a couple of key things, is local. Like, our landscaper is local, the plumber, the electrician, the AC guy, the guy that just redone our door. I mean, everything is local. Like, when you spend money with us, it stays local, gets reinvested back in the community. Now, there's some things that we can't, like, our casket manufacturer is not local, because
we don't
it'd
have
cool,
one.
be cool if they were. It'd make it a little easier on me. But, that and some supplies we get, like specialty supplies. But other than that, I mean, we go shop local. I mean, all of our money stays.
I try to keep as much of it local, Billy, as I can. Now, there are some caveats. If I go to get something done and I can get it 50% cheaper and I'm already struggling, I mean, I have to take care of what I do. But I'll give people at least the opportunity.
Oh,
I've
yeah,
done that
for
before.
sure, for sure, yeah.
And I'll say, hey, look, and if it's, here's a perfect example. Back in our old studio, there's a piece of remnant carpet, okay? I probably paid a little too much for that. It was about $250. I could have got the same one I looked at Home Depot for $150. But at the time, I had that extra $100, and I said, I'm gonna pay this extra $100 as an investment into this company, because I want to keep it local, but I also want to build a relationship. And you can't put a price tag on a relationship sometimes. Although in this one I kind of did because I wanted to pay, but I didn't mind. And I didn't even bring it up. I didn't even say I can go get this down the road at Home Depot $100 cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell you what, I just knew in my heart that was the right thing to do, was to help this company and to help this guy. Well, through that, it built a relationship. And you fast forward. I don't do this to expect anything in return. But Billy, I fast forward when we started building this studio, and you go out there and you look at that beautiful tile that encompasses this whole studio, and that's nice wood tile, that wood look tile. Mm-hmm. That person that I got that carpet that I may have paid an extra $100 for, when it came time for the studio, he said, I want to donate that tile to you guys. That tile's probably $2,000. He donated it to us. And I'm going to tell you right now, when you make investments in this community, people notice, and they want to help you, and they want to be a part. And I get it. Sometimes there may be some things though that are very expensive, and and I'm talking about a lot of like marketing supplies and stuff. I mean, if I go and I get 100 pens, and I've never done this, I'm just saying this hypothetically or whatever the word is. But if I go and I need 100 pens and I can get 100 pens for $20 versus you're going to charge me $200, I'm sorry, I've got to go with the $20 on that one.
Yeah.
But try as much as you can to invest locally. And the point I was making earlier, when we see all these big names come up, and it's great and it's exciting because there's some stores I wish that we had here. I wish we had a Kohl's here. I love Kohl's. I get the Kohl's cash. I do that. But there's local people that provide services too, and I go to them when I can. But here's where we got to worry. Eventually, as your community grows, it starts looking like every other place in the United States. They got a Wendy's, they got this, and everything is this. You just drive down 45 right down the street past New Waverly, you see it already. Right there on the side of the highway, all that new development, all those things are everywhere. And what happens is the mom and pops do get pushed out. And your town no longer has that feel. It becomes this corporate-y feeling type. At least that's how I feel. And the only reason I say this is because it happened in Georgetown. We had all these mom and pop type stores, and then all of a sudden, all these other places started coming in. And there was not an emphasis to continue to support the mom and pop, and they all went under. And I always joke, but it's the truth. There's only one original place in Georgetown. I'm serious about it. There's only one original business in that town of like a restaurant or a place like that still exists from when I was a kid, and it's a barbecue place. Every other restaurant in that community from when I was a kid is gone. Every one of them. The only one left is a barbecue place. And some people, well, that's because the other ones were no good. No, it's because you see all the marketing and advertising for the Italian place, and so you go eat there instead of going to eat at little Joe Schmo's Italian who's been in town for 30 years who needs the help.
Who's having to pay 4 times more for his supplies.
Yeah. And what is an extra $2 a meal in that case? Because usually that's what it's
and
not that
Joe
much more.
Schmo's over here, little Joe's better.
Yeah.
You know what he is.
Yeah. But you're like, I'm going to save
just because
$10.
he doesn't have an unlimited soup, salad, and breadstick deal.
Yeah.
Because, he's having to pay for that stuff.
So just think about the investment. Josh, I love what you said. Think about the investment that you were making in people. Well, hey, at 8 o'clock this morning, our friends over at Walmart, they're not a sponsor. I'm not promoting them, but Walmart has a remodel kickoff celebration. They're going until noon today. All sorts of things going on at Walmart. I'm wondering if Dunkin' Donuts opened up because we reported on Hello Huntsville that Dunkin' Donuts was opening up inside of Walmart. I wonder if they have today.
I don't know. I did go to Walmart yesterday, but I did my standard issue. I parked at automotive. I went in automotive. I walked.
Don't tell people about that. That's like the secret.
Oh, yeah.
door.
Yeah. Don't do it. They won't let you do that. Don't do that. Don't try. You'll go to jail. Straight to jail.
Don't you feel like a VIP walking through
I
that?
do. Right up in there. Anywho, I stepped in because I needed something, and I'm like, oh, it's over here on the, no, it's not. But luckily, they moved it from the left to the right, so instead of turning left, I went right. I got my one item and went to the little checkout counter. The guy was there. I paid. I was in and out in about 42 seconds.
Sometimes you're like, boy, I really need a jug of milk. But I'm going to, in my mind, tell myself that I need that gas can just so I can park an automotive. I walk in, I walk past the gas can aisle just to look like I need the gas can. In that moment, I decide I don't really need the gas can. Then I make my way down to the milk. I get the milk. I go back through automotive. I check out at that little counter. And I said, yeah, I thought about the gas can, but I really didn't need it. So I went ahead and got the jug of milk. Have a great day, sir.
Y'all have a good one.
We know how to play that game.
And then you get to that little door and you hope they push the button to pop it to let you out.
Yeah. There's a girl that works. She's so sweet. She's been there forever. She's really nice. And she always opens that door. Josh, do you know about this secret at Walmart? You know about the automotive secret?
Yes.
See, it's not a secret anymore.
It never was.
Yeah, well,
Yeah. There's so,
if you don't get the good VIP package, you can go through the garden center.
You're super. Oh, see, I didn't even know about that one.
Yeah, it's a step under the automotive.
You know
I did not know about that one either.
Well, it depends on what you got to get. If you got to go in there and get, like toothbrushes or something, you go through the garden center because it's right there. Well, it was right there. I don't know where it is now.
Well, they're having a celebration all day. There's music. There's things going on for kids. I think that's happening until noon today. So that's taking place. Our friend Jason Thompson sent me a message this morning, and Billy, you know about this. Our friends at the Huntsville Elks Lodge, they are having a fish fry dinner party. It's because the fish fry dinner is on one line and then party's on the next, and I always read that wrong. They're having a fish fry dinner party August the 8th from 5 to 8 p.m. This is a fundraiser, 50-50 raffle music. Only $16. That's not a bad deal. And a crispy fried catfish plate served with golden fries, hush puppies, coleslaw, and dessert. And so you can call your order in or come by. The number is 936-295-2881. Again, 936-295-2881 to help support the Huntsville Elks Lodge. You're checking your phone to make sure that's not your number, right, Billy? No,
Yes.
So that's the number to call. $16 will get you that plate again on August the 8th from 5 to 8 p.m.
I have to check because one time they put a flyer out and the phone number was wrong.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to confirm because I thought it was 291, but it is 295.
You did. Who is that?
That's the lodge itself.
Lodge's number.
Yeah.
Okay. Lodge.
The lodge.
Sounds like a cool, come hang out with me at the lodge.
Hey, it's a cool place.
Billy, here's a good one. Trail Life. They are having their kind of get to know Trail Life and learn more. This is going to take place on Saturday. That's tomorrow. Man, tomorrow's already August the 1st. Golly, we're more than halfway through the year.
Yeah, we're
already.
almost done.
Good night. This is from 10
We'll
a.m.
be worried
to
about
noon.
Santa Claus before you know it.
Oh, I'm sure they already. I'm sure Halloween stuff is out. Santa Claus. I'm sure Valentine's Day stuff is out somewhere.
Yeah. That's part of the remodel.
They have every season ready to go.
What season are you shopping for?
Yeah, exactly. Fellowship of Huntsville Church. This is going to be tomorrow. Boys ages 5 to 17, welcome. August the 1st from 10 a.m. to noon. Beautiful flyer here from ChatGPT. But you can go be a part of this, and I appreciate Drew Long. I just joke because I know, because I've done it too, guys. I know that any logo that has a star on it, any flyer that has a star, nobody does that, and that's ChatGPT. But it's okay. It's a beautiful flyer. I'm not hating on it.
ChatGPT was making some awesome flyers, and everyone noticed them. But now everyone's using ChatGPT. So if you want to get noticed, don't use ChatGPT. Make it on your own on Windows 95.
Ooh, Paint.
Or Canva.
Nah, Paint.
Nah, use something old, man, where you got like very limited clip art.
Yeah, Paint. Use that little, But I'm not. Hey, this is cool though. I'm just giving a hard time.
Yeah, no, we're just picking it.
Because there's other organizations that are marketing companies that do it, and that's when I get frustrated. Trail Life, join the adventure. This is happening. Fellowship of Huntsville Church tomorrow, 10 a.m. to noon. You can join the adventure, learn more, and be a part of this. It's a great Billy, I know you're part of Scouts. I mean, we have so many different opportunities for scouting and trail, all these things here in Huntsville. And I know that especially with scouting, that's been a big part of your life.
Oh, yeah.
And your children, too. So pretty cool stuff.
With young people, and y'all don't care what I say, but listen to me on this one thing. With young people, you got to have them involved in something. They have to be a part of something. It is a rite of passage. It is setting up their future by them being a part of an organization. I don't care if it's 4-H, FFA, Trail to Life, Scouts BSA, something. I know there's more stuff out there, Girl Scouts, whatever. Get them in something. Let them and make them do something. Because if you don't, then one day you're going to have some people that are age enough to go to work that have no freaking clue what to do or how anything works, like rank wise or social status wise or any of that. They'll have no clue. They'll just show up and think because they clocked in, they'll get a check. They won't know how to put forth any effort or any work or work towards a goal.
Or have any like common knowledge on etiquette because yesterday when I called that, I mean, it was a young girl over there and I could tell she was learning. Well, I heard in the background a lady, and I think the world of this lady that works there. And I said, oh, that must be, I said, oh, I hear so-and-so in the background. You know what that girl said on the phone? She grunted, tell me about it. Now, what is that speaking about you, how you think about your job and the people you work with? Mm-hmm. That's not good etiquette. And if I would have been a boss, that would have been like, hey, we need to talk. Yeah. You don't respond to
turn in your plastic name badge.
You know, I get it because I know that person and she works really hard. And if you don't know her, you know, some people like, you know that they're good people, but they just come across like they're kind of on the edge all the time. But if you know them, you know that's how they are. Yeah. Well, if you got to pick up some social cues, one, and you got to learn how to not be like that on the phone. And if it was me, I would have been like, oh, yeah, she's back there helping me out. That's what I would have said. I wouldn't have been like,
yeah, she's hard at it, man.
Tell me about it. It kind of, and then the burger, whatever. I don't want to go down that again, whatever. So anyways.
You going to call them today and get to the bottom of that.
I'm going to get it right, man. All right, 8:32 is your time. Get involved, as Billy said. Get them somewhere. We're going to break from the radio. We'll go back to music and program. By the way, we're going to add a song to the rotation today, courtesy of Josh Mashi that told us about this. It's from the Sweet Comfort Band. The Waiting is Over. And by the way, if you go over to Spirit, is that it? The Waiting is...
It's All in God's Hands.
Did I get the wrong one? Oh, it is all. That's the album, The Waiting is Over.
Yeah.
All in God's Hands. In fact, if you're on Spirit 94.3, hang out for a minute. We're going to play that song. We won't play it on social media, but I'm going to show Josh how to add it in. We're going to play that song on the radio. We're adding it into the rotation. Really cool song. I think you'll like it. For the rest of you, hang out with us on YouTube as we continue the show. It's Good Morning Huntsville here on a Faithful Friday. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Billy Cauthen, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
Hey friends, this is Rob Hipp, and I'm here to talk about a true expert in the real estate world. Let me introduce you to my good friend, Terry Coleman of the Coleman Realty Group.
With 33 years in the business, I've dedicated my life to making your real estate dreams come true. Specializing in residential properties, I serve Walker and Montgomery counties, from Spring to Trinity and areas all around.
They call her your next door agent, and here's why.
I'm not just here to help you find a home or lease a property. I'm here to build lifelong relationships. Whether it's residential or commercial, farm or ranch listings, there's something for everyone.
Now you might wonder, what sets Terry apart from other real estate agents? Well, it's simple. She goes above and beyond for her clients, like the time she surprised a family from California with a fully decorated Christmas tree and gifts when they returned from closing. You shouldn't have to compromise on the joys of home during life-changing moments. So, if you're ready to make your real estate dreams come true, here's what you need to do.
Visit my website at myrealtorterry.com and let's make those dreams a reality.
That's Terry Coleman, your expert in all things real estate.
I'm Terry Coleman, your next door agent, and I can't wait to help you open the door to your new life.
Are you ready for a better way to bank? Join Walker County Federal Credit Union today. As a member, you'll enjoy low-cost loans, no annual fees, and easy online access. We're not just a credit union. We're a community dedicated to your financial success. Experience friendly service tailored for just you. Why wait? Join us online at walkercountyfcu.com or drop by our location at 1802 Normal Park Drive, Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
Hey friends, Rob Hipp, Media and Community Outreach Minister here at First Baptist Church, Huntsville. Let me ask you, when's the last time you felt real hope? Maybe it's been a while since you've been to church, or maybe you've never felt connected to a church at all. Well, friends, that's okay. Here at First Baptist, we're a harbor of hope, and we welcome everyone just as they are. We have programs throughout the week for all ages to come together, ask questions, grow in faith, and find the hope that only Jesus Christ can bring. Whether you're looking for a fresh start or a community to call home, we'd love for you to join us. Come experience something real. For more information, visit fbchuntsville.org. First Baptist Church, Huntsville, a harbor of hope.
In this harbor of hope, we are safe inside.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
Hi, this is Braylon. You are listening to Fear Radio. God bless you.
It's Family Feud time! It's Family Feud time!
All right, welcome back from the break. So we are gonna play Family Feud, and we're gonna. I'm gonna explain the rules one last time. That way, there's no confusion at all.
For Billy's never played.
It's my first time.
Oh, it is your first time?
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking to the viewers as well.
Because like they're gonna play.
Yeah, Taylor gets bent out of shape over this game.
Okay.
Yeah.
And sometimes Jason too.
Jason Thompson, yeah.
Yeah.
Jason Bay hasn't played it yet.
No, he has for VBS.
Oh. Did he get bent out of shape?
No. I don't.
Should have been some biblical questions. He should have been able to knock that out of the park.
Jason Bay taught me the best thing ever. You know, like when you're driving and you kind of get upset. Well, guess what? Even pastors get a little frustrated too. You know, it's like cool riding with your pastor because you like riding with, every once in a while. And so I'm with Pastor Jason, and we're coming back from the fairgrounds. There's a guy that was like, he wasn't turning. And me, I would have been like, come on, turn. Jason, it was so funny. He goes, man, what's this guy waiting for? Moses to part the Red Sea? So I use that now when I'm driving.
I remember I was one time in Pastor Jason's, we were going to Richards, and he was zooming in that bus. And we, like, every bump we would hit, I would be going up, flying. It was crazy.
Yeah, let's don't share that one, John.
Well, he shared it actually on the show before.
Oh, okay.
That zooming made me laugh. James mowed our grass here a while back, and my mom, James out there mowing, he's zipping. Well, Mom, it's a zero turn. What do you expect him to do? Make little wide sweeping turns.
You're probably going to get another chat after the show today.
Yeah, I'm probably grounded. Well, she just had foot surgery, so she can't walk right now. So my chances of getting a whooping have dramatically went down.
She's gonna put one of those gates, like a little cross arm, where you can't walk over to her house.
Nah, no, she wouldn't.
All right, Josh.
All right. So let me explain the rules. If whoever hits the buzzer first, if they get the number one answer, the other person still gets a chance to get something else. Like they get to get the points of another answer, since they weren't the first one to press the buzzard. But if you were the second one to press the buzzard, and you get
the buzzard. Did you hear that?
I did twice.
Sorry. If you're the second one to hit the buzzer, you will, and you get the number one answer. The other person gets y'all both get the points.
Okay.
Too. But if
I'm still confused.
Well, okay,
Let's get the buzzard slapping.
So if someone gets the number one answer, the other person gets a chance. But
Okay.
if the other person gets the second answer, okay, so
let's just play.
Okay,
What does the wind direction have to be? The ambient temperature okay?
We're trying to help Josh learn how to be a game show host.
I need to write down the rules.
It's because you didn't have any intro music, man.
All right.
You just tell us as we go along, Josh.
It's the food edition, okay?
All right. It's right up my alley.
Name something people add to their coffee.
Creamer.
All right. So you get the number one answer.
Sugar.
Hang on, it doesn't go bing.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's a new implement. See, this is why we need to do it with Billy. We get a new implement. Yeah, if you get the number one. Yeah. Okay. I like that.
Okay, so Billy gets 34 and Rob gets 28.
See, I still got some because I guessed sugar.
Sugar.
Sugar. Hey, sugar. You ever have someone in your family call you like, hey, sugar?
Yeah, my dad called people sugar.
Hey, sugar. What?
No.
It's a southern thing, man.
All right.
Yeah, what do y'all do in Lebanon? What's the food of choice in Lebanon?
I don't know.
What's a popular food there?
I'll just give you sambusik.
Is that what you call the little kids?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, just check
That's
it.
what I was getting at.
Try it again. Try it again.
No, I forgot.
Sambusik.
That's what I call James sometimes.
See, it is a thing. It is that you call
no,
sambusik.
It's not really. It's just me thing.
Well, it is here in America, buddy. Yeah, sambusik.
Now you can call him James Sambusik.
Sambusik.
All right.
Okay, he'll know.
All right, Billy's ahead.
All right.
Great.
Name a popular way to cook a ribeye steak.
Medium rare.
Okay, that's the number one answer.
Well,
Medium.
Okay, that's the number two.
yeah, it's like there's something has to be.
Oh, we need clarification, young man, because when you said that, I mean, a way to cook it, are you referring to the ambient temperature of the meat, or are you referring to the method in which it was prepared? Was it pan-seared? Was it flame-broiled?
No.
Good thing we didn't say any of those.
Yeah.
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 All right.
Okay. Name something people pile onto their plates at a breakfast buffet.
Bacon.
That's the number one answer. I keep forgetting.
Pancakes.
Okay, that's the number three answer, but you still get points because it's under it. So 28 points for Billy and 18 for Rob.
Get it, son.
All right. Name a food people are nervous to try for the first time. Rob?
Sushi.
That's the number one answer.
Sushi. Christy Yamaguchi.
All right.
Escargot.
Ooh.
Oh, That's the number 3 answer.
Nice. I wouldn't even have thought of that one.
I get terrified.
My God.
I've had escargot.
What is number 2?
Oysters.
Oh, yeah. You like an oyster?
Yeah,
I'm good for like 1 or 2.
I put them on. I have to put them on a cracker, and I have to put that little horseradish on the top and squeeze a little lemon on it. Then I'll down it. And if you go to Seattle, they're proud of their oysters up there because it's right out of the ocean. But if you get them right out of the ocean, brother, they taste like dirt. Just want to throw
That's
that out
pretty
there.
much where they was at before they come up.
All right. Name a common sushi roll ingredient. Go ahead.
Rice.
Rice is not on there.
Oh, good.
Seaweed.
Seaweed is also not
That's
on there.
unbelievable. Those are the 2 things that
Yeah,
are
I
on
know.
every
I
sushi.
know. Yeah, but it's like talking about like filling inside it. Go ahead.
Shrimp.
Okay, that's the number 5 answer. So let me explain. If you get any answer above the number 5 answer, y'all both get points. If you get lower, then only he gets points.
Tuna.
It's not on there. So
Okay.
you get shrimp.
Was fish on there?
Salmon was, but no fish.
Okay, whatever. Good job, Billy. I just like how this looks on the screen because it's like delayed. Watch right here, but on that monitor next to you on the right.
Okay.
It's like I'm looking at it right
Yeah, it's like you're having a breakdown or something.
It just looks goofy for some reason.
All right. Name something you might put on a baked potato.
Butter.
That's the number 1 answer.
Cheese.
Number 2 answer. So
And then bacon bits.
See, the nut, Josh, you got to hit that bell when he says it, brother.
okay, I got you. Come on. Next time.
I don't know why that's. No one else thinks that's funny. I do. It just feels good.
Well, if it makes you happy.
You look like my 8-year-old cousin.
That's what I'm hoping for.
All right. Name a food that is difficult to eat neatly.
Hot wings.
Ooh, that's real good.
Okay. That is the number 4 answer. So you got.
Spaghetti.
Oh, you hit it right.
I thought about my children and you know what else I don't like them eating? Syrup. Man, they get that garbage.
Oh,
everywhere.
it's everywhere. Yeah. They'll be eating in the dining room and there'll be syrup in the front hallway. Like, how did it get there?
And my mother-in-law uses some sort of like scented oils in her house, and guess what her house smells like? Syrup. It's not bad, but it's. Approaching episode 800, running out of stuff. We have now entered the shake zone.
Watch the new moves.
What's next? We're going to start tasing one another.
God, that's a great idea.
Hey, James bought this little device that shoots projectiles.
Like a Spider-Man?
It's a gun, but it shoots salt. It's called a salt rifle.
Is it for flies?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, I was working on the house. I was getting ate up by red walls, so that was his solution. Of course, I don't think he ever hit one with it, but and I paid for it, but it's his. So go figure.
Yeah.
They actually hurt. I've tried it up close.
Well, I haven't shot anybody with it yet.
So,
but
if you ever need to discipline James,
hell,
he's got to be home for me to discipline him.
True.
He's working so much.
All right,
Josh, we need to take a quick break.
Right.
Do we have time? Something just came through. I hate to pause this in the middle, but we just had a message come through because the door isn't open and we have got to open the door. So we'll take a very quick break, run a couple of things, Josh, just some music. Yeah, here we go. There we go. And we'll be right back as Josh, if you don't mind, head to where I parked my truck. There's somebody at the door with something for us. Ask her to come in.
sounds good.
We'll be All right, we continue. The reason we had to Billy, let the people know there was an important reason that we had to pause this morning.
Yeah, top guests showed up, Richard and Linda Horn.
Yeah, and I'll tell you
What are you pointing at? I can see
yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now that if Richard and Linda Horn show up, you pause whatever you're doing because they have been two important people on this show, but more importantly, good friends to many and to us in this community.
And more importantly, because she's carrying those paper bags.
Yeah, and there's something in paper bags that she has decided to bless us with. You know, we joke on this show, but we don't. But Linda knows we're not joking. Now, other people think we're joking. We say, boy, it sure would be nice if somebody would just come on in here and help us out with some cookies.
Or breakfast burritos or barbecue.
So, praise the Lord, we got some. And there ain't nothing better. I'm telling you, when they have that chili cook-off at the Masonic Lodge, there's always some cookies on them plates, too.
Mm-hmm.
And the ones that are eating the most happen to come from Miss Linda Horn. So,
are we going to do gumbo again this year? Or is that...
boy, it's good.
I think so. Okay.
I'll tell you, you know what the benefit of going in there and eating when they do that is you get both.
Yeah.
And brother, I load up. God, it's good. I love that when they do it. Well, Josh, let's finish it up. We still got a few more questions, right?
Yes, sir.
All right,
So-
we're going to finish it up.
All right. Name something people dip into ranch dressing.
Hot wing.
Okay, that's the number 1 answer. Go ahead, Rob.
Pizza.
That's the number 3 answer, but you still get it. So 30
What was number 2?
carrots.
I was going to say
I
carrots.
was thinking celery.
Yeah.
Celery's number 5.
All right.
Or
We know our ranch.
Name a food you hope is always available at a buffet. Go ahead. Okay, Rob.
Cookies. That's the only thing I could think of.
I was thinking steak, but
Not number 1 answer, but number 3.
All right.
You get another chance.
Chicken.
Oh my goodness, you hit it right on the spot. 24 points for Rob.
It's only because you said steak. I would have never thought chicken. It's one of those hard questions that you can't think of right away.
At a
Because there's so
buffet-
many options.
Well, at a buffet, are we a Chinese buffet? Are we an American buffet? Are we
Lebanese buffet?
Yeah, with
I actually went to a Mediterranean buffet a couple weeks ago, and it was awful. The quality of the food was terrible.
It just don't sound good.
Did you curse them? Did you curse them in a foreign language?
No, I didn't.
You got to let them know that you know.
I couldn't. No. It's like
What was that food again that you said earlier?
sambusik.
Yeah. So did you go sambusik?
No, because that would be.
It's like the videos on Facebook where the guy goes in like to the Japanese or Chinese restaurant and like, they're looking at this white guy. They're like, he doesn't know anything. And then he turns around and orders in, Chinese or whatever and like completely throws them off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Name a food that smells great while it's cooking.
Is there a but or
No,
just
while it's cooking?
Steak.
That's the number 2 answer. Are you going to try to get the number 1?
Mexican food?
Billy, you get it. It's only steak. Bacon was the number 1 answer.
Bacon bacon don't smell good when you cook it.
It depends.
Yeah, it does.
No.
It smells better than it tastes.
After my nose got messed up in 2020 because of, dumb virus, my smell is off. It still hasn't recovered. And when I smell like bacon, to me, things that used to smell good, like bacon used to smell okay. Now it's terrible. I don't know why. Anyways.
They want you to get that money.
Yeah.
All right. Name something you might offer at a coffee shop besides coffee. Or not offer, sorry, order.
Scone.
What's that?
Like a little bread thing or whatever.
It's not even on it.
Wow.
Is it pastry?
Yes.
Okay, then that's number 1.
Yeah.
But you get
Something you order besides coffee? Tea?
that's the number 2 answer.
Because I would order tea.
All right. Name a food people argue about putting on pizza.
Pepperoni.
Why would anyone argue to put that on pizza?
My children do. They get angry. They only want cheese pizza. And when I order a pizza, I tell them I want pepperoni, and they get mad at me and say, "We don't want pepperoni, Dad. We only want cheese." We argue about it every single time we order a pizza.
I'm the same way as
that
your
is
children,
that is a
actually.
real deal with kids.
Yes.
Yeah, I hate
But
pepperoni.
The answer he's looking for is pineapple.
For 44 points. That is correct.
You just nonchalantly answered that. Were you processing that while you were talking, or was it there?
Nah, buddy, I had that sucker loaded.
All right, name something people put ketchup on. Rob?
French fries.
That's the number one answer.
God, that was my answer. Hot dog.
Number 3 answer. A hamburger is number 2.
Yeah, but you know what? Didn't get the bell. And you know what I put ketchup on? Meatloaf.
That's the number 4 answer.
And you know what else I put ketchup on? Scrambled eggs.
That's the number 5 answer.
Told you.
And the number 6 answer is steak.
See, that's weird. I don't put no ketchup on no steak.
No, but when you're younger, that's why.
Now, chicken fried steak, I would. I put that in Cholula. I put Cholula and gravy and mix that up. Boy, it's good.
All right.
Ketchup is for French fries and meatloaf only.
Mom, the meatloaf.
You don't like it on a hot dog?
No, I'm a mustard on my hot dog.
I'm an all 3 on my hot dog.
Mayonnaise?
Oh. No. Relish.
Oh, okay.
Relish, ketchup, and mustard. Yeah.
God, you know that trip that Mexico trip that we just got back from? It's all inclusive, and so that means whatever, And they do room service, and they say if you order room service more than 3 times a day, you got to pay like $5. It's nothing. We didn't order it 3 times a day. We ordered it once a day. They had some of the best hot dogs and hamburgers I'd ever had in my life. And I ordered them every day. I ordered and the hot dog, they like cut it down the middle.
Nolan would be so proud.
Oh yeah. Hamburger, yeah. Both of them, Nolan.
All right, name a food you would
total random.
Name a food you would expect at a backyard cookout.
Hamburger.
That's the number 1 answer.
Hot dog.
Number 2 answer. So 28 points for Billy and 24 for Rob. Name a dessert people have trouble saying no to.
Cheesecake.
That's the number 2 answer.
Ice cream.
Number 3, so only Rob gets this one.
What was number 1?
Chocolate cake.
Oh, I was going to say pie. So I'm out of there.
Yeah, see, when you don't tell us number 1, it's kind of like the real Family Feud. I get real upset because at the very last, when they do the final thing and they do that fast round or what at the very, very end.
Yeah, where you got to yell out all the stuff.
As soon as they hit the points that they need, they don't tell you the rest of them, like what they got. And I get annoyed with that. I'd like to know what the final points are.
I did say.
No, I'm just talking about on the real Family Feud.
Okay.
They don't tell us, and I get annoyed with that.
TV timing.
Yeah.
All right. Name something that can ruin a restaurant meal. Okay.
Roaches.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
It's not on there.
No, it's not.
The smell of the restaurant.
So
Crying baby.
That's the number 6 answer. It's loud customers. I'll just give you that. And so you get another chance to.
Bad service.
That's the number 1 answer. So for 28 points, Rob gets that.
Yay.
You get 8 points.
Yeah. Tell me about it. Oh, that must be so-and-so in the back. Tell me about it.
All right. Name a food that tastes better at a fair or carnival.
Corn dog.
I knew you were going to say that, doggone it.
What's your number 1 answer?
Funnel cake.
That is the...
I told you, buddy, I'm a
Now, hang
foodie.
on now. Funnel cake tastes good wherever.
All right. Oh, my goodness.
Billy started to get a little angry over here.
All right. Name something people eat straight from the refrigerator.
Cookie dough.
Ooh.
It's not on there.
Milk.
Not on there.
What?
That's not a eat. That's a drink. Pickles.
Okay. That's the number 6 answer.
Okay. Straight from the refrigerator?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're going to quit.
I'm not going to quit. I just don't know.
Okay. Pickles for 9 points.
Was like cake in there? Cake?
Yes.
See, I would have said cake, but it's too late now.
Well, what's number one?
Leftover pizza.
Oh, God, I love a good cold leftover pizza.
Yeah, I can't get behind that.
I can.
A little bit of microwave. Never heard.
We ate
anybody.
Joe's Pizza the other night.
good stuff.
God, dog, it was good.
They delivered.
Through DoorDash or whatever. You know, you got to pay the surcharge, but yeah, it was good.
All right.
I got Lily Dash, so
Three more questions. Name a food that comes with a warning that it is hot.
hot sauce.
Nope.
Bread.
That it's hot?
Yeah, if you ordered the bread at the grocery store and the
Pizza.
foil.
Okay. Pizza. That's the number 4 answer. So
A food that's hot
yeah,
comes with a warning that it's coffee.
that's the number 1 answer. So for 30 points, Rob gets this one.
But is coffee a food?
Well, according to the survey, yeah.
Yeah, it was meant to be a soup before.
Oh, look, content's hot.
False.
All right. Name something you might regret eating too much of.
Cake.
It's not on there.
Well, they obviously don't go to Rotary every other week like I do with that pink and white cake.
Turkey.
It's not on there either. So go ahead again, Rob.
Candy.
Okay, that's the number 5 answer. So
Oh, I know.
Bread.
no,
Was chips on there?
no.
Okay.
But chili was not on there. But spicy food is number 4. Buffet food is
Taco Bell.
number 3. Ice cream is number 2. And pizza is number 1.
I can get behind ice cream pizza, no. But I do. You know, it's weird. That
I eat like 2 pieces of pizza, even when we go to a buffet. So I really can't.
I eat the whole daggum thing, and then I regret it every single time. If we order and the kids won't eat all of it, I'll go and eat it all, and then I regret it. That's terrible.
All right, last question. Name a food you would be excited to receive for free for an entire year.
Ice cream.
That's the last answer.
Hamburgers.
It's not on there. So ice
Steak.
cream. That's the number 1 answer. But you'll get
Steak.
ice cream. All right.
I'll get ice cream.
Sorry, Billy.
Is it Bluebell?
No, it's Bunny Rabbit or whatever.
Blue Bunny.
Yeah, Blue Bunny.
All right. I'm gonna add
now
up the
with
points.
now Listeria free.
Since 2023.
That caused a lot of fights.
Oh, when that was back in 2015 when that happened.
Yeah, the Listeria debacle.
A good friend of mine, and I'm not going to say his name because he probably won't be out there. He thinks there's more to that than what we were told, because he says if you'll notice, when before this they were making their ice cream with sugar. Mm-hmm. When they came back, it was high fructose corn syrup. And he thinks that whole shutdown was just them retooling over to the high fructose corn syrup.
So they are doing that now?
Well, I tried some ice cream from them the other night, and it was homemade vanilla with honey, which I'm still on the fence about. But when I turned it around, it said sugar. It didn't say the nasty high fructose byproducts.
We're going to create a spreadsheet for Josh, for the totaling up over here. It's always we need that Jeopardy
Is
waiting.
he running? He's got like the tape back there. He's holding
Oh,
up and
yeah.
looking.
You can hear it go.
Oh my goodness, guys.
It's a tie.
No.
No, it's a blowout.
What's a blowout? Like
Major.
by
200 points.
No,
Shorts.
it's by only 3 points.
Only by 3?
Only by
You
3
gotta
points.
give me a break.
I'm being so serious.
I won.
Only by 3 points.
I thought I would
Who
won by
won?
like 200.
Rob did.
Rob did. All right.
But I thought that you would. Hey, that's the first time anybody's clapped for me in about 42 years, man. Remember?
Where's the balloons?
What was the total?
403 for Billy and 406 for you.
Wow.
Wow.
I thought for sure that like blew it out of the water. And then there you go.
Yeah.
A win is a win.
Yeah, I'll take it. Well, hey, a lot going on again. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. Always fun here on a Faithful Friday. Billy, give us some quick updates at the funeral home. You know, I just wanted to say again, man, I was so blessed that you guys had reached out to me. I was there this week and got to honor the life of a loved one. We'd actually did the interment back in March, and some of the family lives out of town in California. One lady, a friend, drove all the way from Michigan. She told me she had drove several days to come, and we had the memorial service for this gentleman, just a friend of the funeral home, but a friend of the community. And, you know, I love being a part of it, Billy, because I get to see firsthand how you guys are there for families in their time of need. So it's, yes.
Correct.
But no, it's, you know, you think about, I wanted to end with this, and I joked around at the funeral service about this. I said, who would want to come and hang out at a funeral home? But this gentleman did.
He did. Well, you know, because you get the service people, you know, like when we're having a service, our mindset is on the service. But, you know, for the people that do come and visit and have a cup of coffee and hang out and talk or whatever, you get to see us kind of behind the scenes and just the family aspect of it. And you get to see why we call ourselves a big family, because we're having a good time, but we're also taking care of business and honoring families and taking care of their needs. But at the same time, we are a family unit. So
y'all's interaction with this gentleman meant so much that it was even in the obituary, you know, talking about how
he came up there all the time. And matter of fact, the cemetery that, you know, he's buried at where his wife was, anytime he'd be there, you know, a couple hours every day, like he had his lunch there. So when I would go to that cemetery, by God, you could not get out of there before you got a hug from this guy, and it'd tell you how proud of you he was.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's the service you're going to get. And I don't know of any other funeral home I've ever heard of where somebody said they can't wait to go in there and say hi to everybody. Normally that's the last place you want to go. But that is the service that Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home provides. They are committed to this community. We appreciate them and for being here with us on this Faithful Friday. As always, a big thank you to Elliott's Jewelers for all of your jewelry needs. See my great friend Elliott Herzlich online at elliottjewelers.com, and also Huntsville Memorial Hospital for healthcare in Walker County. They're located off 45. HuntsvilleMemorial.com is their website. But we couldn't do it without the generous support of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Billy, thank you. Fun time to wrap up the week. We're leaving for Colleyville this evening, I believe. And I'm going to make a surprise visit to go see my aunt. I haven't seen her in quite a while. She's 92 and going strong. So we're going to surprise her today up near Frisco. So we got a good drive ahead of us. So, well, for Josh Moshie and Billy Cauthen, I'm Rob, reminding you this morning we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We need each other. So please provide a word of encouragement, lend a hand of support. I promise somebody out there needs you. We'll be back at it bright and early Monday morning. I'll be by myself next week. Josh is going to Oklahoma. And boy, we're so thankful for Oklahoma because it's the reason Texas hasn't fallen off into the ocean yet. We'll see you on Monday at 7:30. So long.